Amazing day in Riyadh once again. Crown Jewel weekend, getting ready.
Damage Control was here in Riyadh for the Special Olympics soccer game. It felt like a party out here. There's music playing. I was the official referee.
Win!
I really had an amazing time playing soccer with the Special Olympics. I got to shoot some penalty kicks to some kids. They had a lot of fun.
The Be a Star Rally is always a cool thing that we do for the kids.
We got to be a part of the community, meet the kids.
I love to be able to motivate them to do better and be better.
It's amazing how the message can just be relatable across the world.
WWE putting smiles on people's faces, inside and outside of the ring.
That's what it's all about.
And we're doing it then, we're doing it now, we're doing it forever, and most importantly, globally, we're doing it together.